Hello, I'm Ejimane and welcome to episode 3 of the Honeyblock S3. Welcome back to another episode. I'm actually recording this straight after the outro to the next one, and I really would like to show. So, you've noticed my new skin. I have a new skin, which is all over my YouTube channel. I also, at the same time, made Jammy Boy a new skin with like the derp face. So he's got this little hood. It's missing some stuff. It's missing some stuff. We'll have to work that out in a minute. Anyway, yeah. So that's looking very cool. I like that little dirt face. Anyway, I'm here. Why was I here? Why did I come? I came to look at the skin. That was it. Came to look at the skin. Oh, the bottom of your head is really goofy, and I'm not sure why. I'll have to fix that. So James has been basically the bottom of your head. He has been just designing all his farms on creative because his underwater base thing requires a lot of farms to be built. But he's back now and he's ready to like do the long boring grind stuff. Obviously we've both also been doing a bit of revision. Anyway, on with the episode. Right, me and Jammy Boy have come to the shopping district because definitely not copying Hermitcraft with like Mayor or anything. Let's think of a better name than Mayor. We're gonna outdo Hermitcraft. What will you be? The something of the shopping district. What can you be? The cool dude. Okay, I nominate you the cool dude of the shopping district. So, I've had a few ideas for what we could do with the shopping district, and me and James have just come to suss out a good area for where, like, the main, because just having all the shops laid about, it's not only a bit random, it's just a bit generic. So, we're thinking somewhere in the mesa. It's surrounded by more desert than we thought. We might have some kind of ravine with shops in it. I won't tell you too much, but we're basically going to scout the area. I quite like this, right? What happens is, so instead of like there being stairs down to the ravine as I initially thought, right? So this bit here, yeah? Where are you? Yeah. Flexing. This bit here, you get rid of this bit, so you come to, there's like a gate entrance here, and you go through the gate entrance. It might have to go down a little bit because it's not a very deep ravine, but we can have the gate between these two hills, and it goes down like that, but we're going to have to make it wider, and we're going to have to make it deeper. So at some point, in fact, you know what, we'll make a bit of a start now. Okay, so there's been a bit of a change of plan with the shopping district ravine area. So me and Jammy Boy, as you saw, and Bamba's helped out, started to dig out the ravine, and then Wugglerpuff turned up. I'm not going to show you too much just yet, and I decided, seeing as he is pretty much the best builder, well, I say pretty much, he is the best builder on the server, he was probably the best one to tackle like a community cool terrain build like this. And so we asked him to come up with a schematic of the terrain that he was going to use, and this thing is absolutely enormous. Like, I've never seen such a big schematic. For those of you that don't know how this works, anything that's see-through and blue is something that's basically just not there and you just need to put it in. Anything that's red is just the wrong block, and anything that's pink should be air. So until Wugglerpuff can join us, my aim is essentially going to just be to make all of these blocks blue and see-through like this, because that means that all we have to do is build up on it, because it looks incredibly confusing at the moment. I'm loving it. The more I uncover, this is exciting. I'm just slowly uncovering bits and finding out what this is going to look like. But yeah, I'm going to basically remove everything that's red, because that just shouldn't be there straight up. In terms of my own little project, I did say that today I would love to get on with villagers, and I've spent quite a while, because it has been a while he's been developing this schematic, gathering all the resources for the villager market stall that I've designed. I'm pretty excited about this place. I think it's super cute. So I'm going to say the dreaded words, time-lapse, because it never seems to go to plan. I'm 50% confident that this one will come out well, and hopefully it'll be pretty satisfying as well. So let's jump in to a time-lapse. Let's go! just ignore the rails that are currently running through it because I am about to begin moving villagers. Can I just say I absolutely love, like, this might be blowing my own trumpet a bit, but I think this is probably, it's hard to call it the best bit of the base so far, but it's definitely the cutest just because it's got the most character. There were going to be like item frames and stuff, but they didn't show up on the material list for some reason, so I didn't end up gathering them, and then I was in the flow of the build, so I didn't want to stop. But I think this is really cute. So each little market has like loads of items that sort of point towards, a little nod towards the villager that's going to go in them. So obviously farmers and stuff, they've got their workstations. I don't think I'll be able to fit all of my villagers here, and I didn't want to make it any bigger. So it's almost for display purposes, but I'm hoping it'll be super productive. And hopefully it's all nice and safe because we've got nighttime lampposts, lanterns all over the shop. I mean, if a zombie got to here, I think they'd be able to zombify them. So we might just have to make sure that when we're around here, we always sleep, and we will at some point have to start getting things like weakness potions and golden apples. But yeah, I love this area. I think it's cute. It's got nice. We're starting to get little touches like, oh, lampposts are coming on. Lampposts, little benches. The rest of the base so far has all been very big and structural, and that because I didn't do any interior design, there's not been many cute little bits. And obviously this isn't quite all the way there, but yeah, I really love it. So what we're going to work on now is bringing all the villagers from down here, and we're going to be trying to get them into their stalls up here. And obviously I don't have all of them yet, but when I do get a new village I can just bounce them up and in, so it's not too hard. But we'll get the ones we've got down there just because they're so inconvenient at the moment. Right, well, it's been about half an hour, and so far I've successfully got 2 villagers, so this might take a while. I think once you get like a routine going, it's not actually that bad. I'm gonna say that, and then this is just not gonna go as planned. Yay! Now, oh, nice. Okay, that makes things much simpler. Right, I'm going to get the rest of these guys in. Okay, well, I mean, despite all my complaining, that wasn't actually that bad once I got into a routine of things. So now, all the villagers, well, I say all the villagers, there's a couple down there that I didn't actually make a station for, like Stonemason and the shepherd guy, so I didn't make one for them. But we have librarians. I didn't realise we actually had so many good books because I haven't done villagers in, okay, that was a bad example. Seems we haven't done villagers in ages, but we have most of the important ones like Prop 4, Mending, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. So everything up here, we're missing a few farmers and stuff, but these we'll get in later. What I'd like to carry on working in this area actually. I mean, I've been working in it for quite a while, but in terms of episode time, it's probably only been about 5 minutes, and this is what the villagers are, what the episode are about. Yeah, we've got a zombie dude down here who we'll have to cure at some point. So obviously there's not really much more room to do things up there, but what I would look at this mess. What I would like to have is, without planning it on a creative world, because I think we should probably wing at least a few builds on this server, I would like to build right below this, and it would be really cool. Yeah, it would be really cool if we had, I don't know, like if we dotted loads of stone buttons around, which we can do now anyway. Make the area look nice and pebbly. Very nice. Yeah, so what I was thinking was, if we had a button like here, so that we knew where it was every time, and we just had to click it, I don't know, we could sit on the bench and then, no, we'd have to make it super simple, so we click it and then we fall through, because I would like to have one block underneath a proper villager trading hall, because all the villagers are definitely not going to fit up here. This is more to make my base feel more lively up on the surface, so I'm going to get digging. Hola! I love how the helmet just covers your eyes. Welcome to Village Midget Miner. Yeah, let's take our informalities, please, gentlemen. Take your armor off. This is an armor-free zone. Welcome. Let's have a meeting at the bench, gentlemen. How are we? Put the sword away. We've got nothing in our hands, please. Informalities. Right. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Okay, right. We're gonna test out the secret entrance to the secret place. You ready? Ah! Welcome to the villager trading hall that is still being digged. I just want to momentarily pause from like all the villagers and stuff, which actually it would be good to have a little break. Cause I haven't seen Reese on the server for absolutely ages, but he's finally hopped back and look, here he is. Here he is, farming away. Anyway, let's get back to designing this villager hall. First and foremost, for the floor, I'm going to just quickly pop down, ignore this part, a random combination of polished blackstone, and blackstone with some glowstone undercarpet lighting. So the floor is done, but I may or may not have lost all my stuff, which is a bit annoying because I haven't done that yet this series and I thought I was doing really well. So yeah, I mean, it's probably time for us to get some gear anyway. You know, we haven't had to mine deep slate in so long. We might actually, yeah, we are running out of diamonds. This is not good. Okay, just before we get on with a little bit of enchanting of gear, I don't think I've shown you that the reason, in case anyone is suspicious, why I've always had plentiful rockets is because beause has built a lovely little... Ooh, by the way, right, we'll go over there in a second. He has built this lovely gunpowder farm. I'm pretty sure I haven't picked it all up yet. This is the mine chest. This is mine. Ooh! Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, we will take that. Leave it, drop it off at home in a minute. But first, look at... This place has transformed so much. I don't know if we saw it on camera before this new house was built. Look how cool this looks. I actually love this house. It is so cute. Alright, let's go get some maxed out gear. Well, I'm very pleasantly surprised at how little time it took to get some very decent enchants. And also, things like Depth Strider 3, Respiration 3 that we don't have from villagers, that's super helpful. They were both first time. So that's really good. Everything's got a max level. Sword is also incredible. That was with 1 enchant. So we're going to head back to the village. I don't want to take up any more of the episode with gear getting, so I'll do some trading and then we'll get back on with the villager haul. Obviously really, really simple. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. I'll do a nice little roof at some point, and then we have to get all the villagers in through here. If we go down here, this will lead to our... This room will still be of use. This little room through here, because this will have to be our villager breeding, where we get new villagers. So yeah, I did this, but there was one other big thing that I worked on, probably for about 2 hours, just because I didn't think it would make good recording. Last episode I mentioned that at some point we would be building a small shop, and I was puzzling over what to sell. Eventually I decided on basically one of the most simple but needed items. I'm absolutely surrounded by it. Logs, logs, logs. Everybody is in need of logs. The problem is, without an automatic farm they're quite tedious to get. So if we head over here, you can see that in this little area here I've spent a decent amount of time. We've got acacia, got the tiniest smidge of birch ever, got jungle, mangrove, spruce, dark oak and oak. So we've got all the main wood types that I'm going to need to sell. And if we check out these chests, you can see that obviously it's quite usually a slow start because you go up from saplings, you know, and you slowly get more. But we've got lots of spruce, lots of oak, not very much of these two. Some of them, like acacia and mangrove, might have to be more expensive because they're a bit harder to get. But yeah, as you can see, this is trucking along nicely, so I'm going to keep doing this, and once we start to have a decent amount and this area is full with all the different tree types, then we can build a little shop. But for now, this episode is all about the villagers, so I'd like to just see if we can tidy up that room where we're going to be breeding the villagers. So when I said tidy it up, this wasn't really what I had in mind. It's a bit of a shambles, but it looks better than it was before. I did think we had 2, there's 1 up there, so get him down here, get started. It's working! Okay, good. I don't know why I always have trouble with stuff like this. Okay, so this is all set. I'm not really sure how this stage is going to... Wait, no, that baby... Oh, that baby was going to run straight out of those doors. I love having little slabs because villagers can't go under them, but me and boats can. Anyway, so the idea is not this guy. I want this guy in the trading hall because he's useful. So the idea will be this guy and this guy are going to stay in here. We need a lot more bread. So my plan for emerald is, how much is it? 64. Ooh, that's pretty expensive. If we buy all of that clay, then we can use the stonemason to get lots of emeralds. Okay, that took way too long, but he is here now, and we have a nice source of emeralds. And I think that might be it for the episode, because I'm definitely sick of villagers. That is indeed going to be it for the episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. It's been the sort of episode where we just get some jobs done, especially near the end of the episode. But near the start of the episode, we did do this lovely little market build here, which I'm really, really pleased with. I think it's added a lot of liveliness to the base. I have managed to farm a few more logs. Where are they? Yeah, so we've got a few more of the rare ones, and also if we take a look in my inventory real quick, we have 4 shulker boxes. Not quite full, but certainly with lots and lots of logs. So next episode we'll begin our monopoly on logs, so we'll have a nice we'll build a cute little shop, and hopefully a lot of the episode will be taken up by building the new shopping district ravine thing, which is still under construction. Oh, and also I'd like to build an automatic, stuff will go in here for an automatic mangrove farm because it's super annoying to chop down. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I'm not sure how likely it is that I'll definitely be making videos over the next month. I know I say this a lot, but to be fair, it is kind of the exam-y period of my life because my GCSEs start in 4 days. I feel like I'm forever mentioning GCSEs on this channel, so it would be nice to have them over and done with. But thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode. Bye!